Hi, lovies. This is Christina with Karma's Eye Psychic LLC here on Universal Spirit Podcast. We are coming to the end of our magic series, and this would be our final episode of magical things. And our last subject is mezuzahs, and I'm going to explain to you the magic of mezuzahs. And some of you are probably wondering, what is it, right? A mezuzah is a piece of parchment known as a klaf, contained in a decorative case and inscribed with specific Hebrew verses from the Torah, specifically Deuteronomy 6:4-9 and 11:13-21. These verses consist of the Jewish prayer Shema Yisrael, beginning with the phrase, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one." In mainstream Rabbinic Judaism, a mezuzah is affixed to the doorposts of Jewish homes to fulfill the mitzvah, biblical commandment, to write the words of God on the gates and doorposts of your house, as it states in Deuteronomy 6:9. Some would interpret Jewish law to require a mezuzah in every doorway in the home except bathrooms, which are not specifically living spaces, laundry rooms, and closets. If they are too small to qualify as rooms, then that's not where you would put one. The klaf is prepared by a qualified scribe who has undergone training both in studying the relevant religious laws and in the more practical parts. These verses are written in black indelible ink with a special quill pen made either from a feather or, not quite rare, a reed. The klaf is then rolled up and placed inside the case. So that's oftentimes the case that you see outside of the front door of someone who practices Judaism. I have provided a link below for you to, get a better understanding of what mezuzahs are and its whole entire history. And you're probably wondering, how is it used in magic? The scroll of biblical text can be anointed in ritual oils for protection. Considering the mezuzah itself is already very powerful, if you are not very religious and want to remain connected to your Hebrew culture, it is common to place spells inside this mezuzah and affix them to your doorpost as usual. You can affix any texts that are dear to you and put them up all over your home. And this is a more inconspicuous way of doing magic, especially if you have pressure of religious family and friends, but still want to continue your magical ways. Writing anything on parchment paper makes it spiritually powerful and useful. This comes in handy for those who need reassurance of their own protection in their home, space, or businesses. This can be filled with herbs and stones and etc., things that just resonate with you, or, things that are just, that work with you. People often touch them in their way into their space to fill themselves with the peace and comfort. It's not uncommon for people to touch the mezuzah going into their home, especially if they feel as though they need to affix another prayer onto their home for whatever reason possible. I've also provided below a song that was written, the Shema, that was written in a very creative way and in song. It's the one that I listen to very often. This seems to work for me when I'm in prayer and in meditation. Hopefully, you find it to be a nice link as well, and hopefully you enjoy it as well. So was there anything specifically that you did not know before that you learned? Did you already know this? Was this helpful? And will you look at mezuzahs the same way again? Just comment below, let me know. What are your thoughts on this? Should it not be used for magic? Is it only supposed to be used for one specific thing? Would this be blasphemous or, disrespectful in any way? Just let me know. And at this time, this is the end of the episode. And we have fully completed our magic series. This was the last episode. So thank you guys for listening and joining every step of the way. And we will be rolling out more episodes and new series soon enough. So this is Christina with Karmazai Psychic LLC here on Universal Spirit Podcast. Thanks for listening, and I will talk to you soon.